Nestled in the heart of Pennsylvania, Lancaster County is renowned for its rolling hills, fertile soil, and the steadfast traditions of its Amish communities. For centuries, these communities have upheld a way of life that emphasizes simplicity, hard work, and a deep connection to the land. Yet, beneath this veneer of timelessness, a quiet revolution is taking root. A green revolution that intertwines age-old farming practices with one of the most talked-about crops of the 21st century: cannabis. In recent years, the Amish of Lancaster County have embraced hemp cultivation, recognizing its potential not just as a lucrative cash crop, but as a means to preserve their agricultural heritage in the face of modern challenges. Tobacco once dominated the farmlands of Lancaster County. For Amish farmers, it was an ideal crop. Labor-intensive, compatible with their use of non-mechanized tools, and deeply rooted in the community's agricultural identity. Entire families would gather to harvest, dry, and prepare the leaves, an annual ritual that was as much cultural as it was economic. But tobacco's star has faded. Increasing regulation, falling prices, and growing awareness about health risks have driven demand down dramatically. For many Amish families, the economic pressures have become impossible to ignore. With limited land and traditional practices, they needed a crop that could match the income tobacco once provided, without compromising their way of life. Enter hemp. Unlike corn or soybeans, which are common but offer slim margins, hemp presents a new opportunity. Legalized under the 2018 Farm Bill for industrial and medicinal use, hemp can be grown for CBD oil, textiles, building materials, and more. And because it's a hardy, adaptable plant that doesn't require heavy machinery or synthetic fertilizers, it fits surprisingly well within Amish farming practices. At the center of this agricultural transformation is Reuben Riehl, a former member of the Amish community who saw the potential of hemp early on. In 2020, he founded Lancaster County Cannabis, a company that sources hemp directly from local Amish farmers and processes it into a line of premium CBD products. Reuben's journey is a unique blend of tradition and entrepreneurship. Although he left the Amish church, his respect for Amish values and farming knowledge remains strong. This connection has allowed him to bridge two seemingly incompatible worlds: the conservative, religious Amish culture and the fast-growing, modern cannabis industry. Today, Lancaster County Cannabis is not just a store, it's a symbol of what can happen when old-world skills meet new-world markets. The company's oils, gummies, creams, and tinctures are sold both locally and online, drawing customers from across the country who are looking for authenticity and quality. Most of all, Reuben's business model is built on mutual respect. The Amish farmers he works with often have limited access to broader markets, internet tools, or modern logistics. By providing those connections while letting them farm the way they know best, he's created a sustainable supply chain that honors tradition while embracing innovation. For the Amish, farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Every step from planting to harvest is done with intention and care. Hemp fields are prepared with horse-drawn plows. Crops are monitored daily by hand. When harvest season arrives, the plants are cut, dried in barns, and shipped to processors with the same attention to detail used for generations. This process is slow, deliberate, and remarkably sustainable. No synthetic chemicals, no massive irrigation systems, and no factory-scale equipment. Instead, you'll find neighbors helping neighbors, children learning from parents, and a genuine reverence for the earth. In a world dominated by high-tech agriculture, the Amish approach might seem outdated, but in the context of hemp, it's incredibly effective. High-quality CBD oil relies on healthy plants and careful handling, exactly what these farmers excel at. Moreover, it keeps farming in the family. As larger farms elsewhere rely more on automation and fewer hands, the Amish continue to pass down knowledge through lived experience. For them, cultivating hemp is not just an economic choice, it's a way to stay rooted in community and purpose. But with this new crop comes an old problem: misunderstanding. Hemp and marijuana both come from the cannabis plant, but their uses and effects are very different. Hemp is non-psychoactive, containing less than 0.3% THC, the chemical responsible for marijuana's high. And yet, that distinction isn't always clear to outsiders. Some Amish farmers have had their crops stolen or vandalized by people assuming they were growing marijuana. Law enforcement officials have stepped in to clarify the laws, but the confusion persists. To protect their fields, many Amish have installed fences, posted signs explaining that their crops are industrial hemp, and even taken legal steps to ensure compliance. But for a people who prefer to stay out of the spotlight, this kind of attention is deeply uncomfortable. Education is key, and as more people understand the benefits and legality of hemp, the hope is that these incidents will fade, and respect for the work being done here will grow. The financial impact of hemp farming is hard to ignore. A single acre of hemp can yield thousands of dollars in profit, significantly more than corn, wheat, or soybeans. For small-scale Amish farmers with limited land, that difference is transformative. Many are now able to pay off loans, improve their farms, and reinvest in their communities. Some have even reduced their reliance on other jobs or external markets. Hemp, in a very real way, is helping Amish families stay on their land and live according to their values, and the ripple effects extend beyond individual farms. Local businesses, from processors and retailers to supply stores and transporters, are benefiting too. It's a growing industry with roots deep in the soil and branches reaching across the state and beyond. What's perhaps most remarkable is that this economic transformation is unfolding without compromising the Amish way of life. It doesn't require high-speed internet, massive tractors, or corporate partnerships. Instead, it thrives on what the Amish already possess in abundance: strong community ties, deep agricultural knowledge, and a culture of hard work and self-discipline. For young Amish men and women who often face pressure to leave the farm in search of opportunity, hemp offers a reason to stay. It brings dignity and financial sustainability back to the land. It keeps families together. It gives purpose to the next generation, who can now inherit not only farmland, but a thriving business built on integrity and stewardship. In a broader sense, the success of hemp in Lancaster County challenges long-standing assumptions about rural decline. It shows that with the right crop and the right mindset, even the most traditional communities can carve out a future that's both prosperous and principled. This isn't just an economic shift. It's a quiet but powerful reimagining of what it means to thrive in modern America. One rooted in heritage, yet open to change. In a world that moves faster every day, where progress often comes at the cost of heritage, there is something quietly revolutionary happening in Lancaster County. Here, amid the gentle rhythm of rural life, the Amish are forging a path that blends the wisdom of the past with the opportunities of the future. Cannabis, once unthinkable in these conservative communities, is now a symbol not of rebellion, but of renewal. It's a plant that grows slowly and needs patience, just like the values the Amish have carried with them for generations. Their embrace of hemp isn't about chasing trends. It's about sustainability, about survival, about stewardship of the land and responsibility to family.